Hi Georgetown, my name is Bailey and I'm a senior in the MSB. So with decision day coming up, I wanted to reflect a little bit on my decision to come to Georgetown and how my experience here has changed throughout the past 4 years. My 4 years here have definitely had its ups and downs. I went through a global pandemic as a Hoya, studying both from my childhood bedroom and from Georgetown's campus. I am going into a career that I didn't even know existed before I came to college. I've made friends that are without a doubt lifelong friendships, and I've entered networks of mentors that I can tap into no matter what point of my career. I've experienced such unique opportunities here at Georgetown, from interning in the Philippines my freshman summer to presenting to Uber in Spain this past spring break. So as a blue and gray tour guide, I always end my tours by talking about reasons why I came to Georgetown. Usually I can group that into 3 main categories, the first being academic fit, the second being community, and the third being location. The biggest reason I originally chose Georgetown was because of the academic fit. I knew that I wanted to study business at the undergraduate level, but I was also really interested in foreign policy and international affairs, given my background growing up around the world. The idea of being a business student at the McDonough School of Business, but also being located in DC and having access to the School of Foreign Service and having peers who were studying foreign policy was super interesting to me. And I was intrigued by the Global Business Fellowship. I'm also pursuing a certificate in the School of Foreign Service, and the certificate in foreign policy requires a course load of international economics, foreign language requirement. I also gain access to a lot of higher level SFS courses where I've taken classes with graduate students and PhD candidates. So that's been really eye-opening because it's a different way of thinking. I'm surrounded by peers who approach problems differently and approach group projects differently than a lot of my peers in the McDonough School of Business, and I think it's really expanded my way of thinking, my way of working on teams, which is going to be super helpful moving forward. The opportunities that I've gotten through the Global Business Fellowship are tremendous. This past semester, I took a class that was kind of the senior capstone course for my fellowship called Global Business Experience, and we actually carried out a semester-long consulting project for Uber Spain, which was crazy. We met with our client every week leading up to spring break, and during the week of spring break, we actually traveled as a cohort of fellows to Madrid in Spain and worked with our client in person and presented our final presentation, and that was the best learning opportunity that I ever could have imagined. I gained so much from the experience, and it really was a full circle moment after taking all of these different classes and interacting with so many different people as part of the fellowship. I also took a class called The Political Economies of Cities in Latin America and Asia through my fellowship. Through that class, I conducted research that was then selected to be presented at the Georgetown Global Cities Initiative Research Summit, which was a really exciting opportunity for me and has opened up so many doors since that presentation and led me to meet so many interesting people who are working on fascinating research. The second reason that I always talk about is community, and community goes way beyond the friends I've made here. Also, this network of mentors, this network of alumni is really unbeatable at Georgetown. I've been a part of numerous organizations here that have contributed to my understanding of community and finding my place at Georgetown, starting with BUILD, which is a pre-orientation program. It stands for Business Undergraduates Invested in Leadership Development. Business school first years will move in a week early and attend lectures, corporate visits, participate in this huge mentorship program, and get to know Georgetown, be a little bit better before school actually starts. Moving from a mentee to a mentor to a coordinator, I would say that BUILD probably was the most formative experience at Georgetown, and being able to give back through that program has been the most rewarding opportunity. I'm also on the board of the Blue and Gray Tour Guide Society, and it's introduced me to some of the best people that also appreciate their Georgetown experience as much as I do. In terms of community, some of the things I'll also never forget about Georgetown are the professors that I made connections with and people who helped me out along the way. And I've also been involved in communities on campus, such as the Asian American Student Association or Women in Leadership. Semester I'm participating in the Rangila Dance Show, which is a showcase that's organized by the South Asian Society. Learning about different cultures and experiences here at Georgetown has been really really valuable as well. The last thing that I always talk about is location. I truly believe that being a college student in DC has been super formative and has presented opportunities that I would not have gotten anywhere else. The fact that I've been able to see some of my favorite artists in concert is really special to me. Being able to try out a lot of good food, being able to trick or treat on Embassy Row is a uniquely DC experience on Halloween. So I do love the endless opportunities to explore our interests, to interact with food, culture, and music, really get out there and see what the city has to offer and break the Georgetown bubble, as we like to call it. But in terms of location, I also do love that Georgetown is its own little community where I can walk on campus and see familiar faces and run into friends and professors and faculty. I'm so thankful that I decided to come to Georgetown to attend the McDonough School of Business and to join all the organizations I did. I'm thankful that I decided to apply for GU Impacts my freshman summer, bringing me to the Philippines. I'm thankful that I applied for the Tour Guide Society and Georgetown Stories so I could interact with prospective and current students. I'm thankful for Georgetown Global Consulting. I'm thankful for my time in acapella, where I got to interact with the community of students on campus who are interested in performing arts. I'm thankful for Build for introducing me to Georgetown and to the McDonough School of Business, and also connecting me with the most supportive family I have on campus. I'm thankful for the Global Business Fellowship for bringing me to Madrid, and also for opening my eyes to the benefits of cross-disciplinary studies and working with people who come from different backgrounds. I'm so thankful for all my experiences, and I think freshman fall Bayley had a lot of things that she was really excited about, and she was genuinely really thankful for the cool opportunities that probably came her way freshman fall. But since then, so much has happened, and as I reflect on the past 4 years, I just could not be prouder of myself for choosing to come to Georgetown and overcoming all the obstacles that make my college experience memorable and worthwhile. If I were to do it all over again, I would definitely still be a Hoya. Thanks for watching, and Hoya Saxa.